I'm here with Ben Harding of Stray Cat Alliance, and we're talking about adoptions of cats. Hi, Ben. Tell me, why did you get involved in the adoption process of cats here?
Well, originally I found a cat in a Blockbuster parking lot, and I just Googled stray kitten Los Angeles, and I discovered this whole community that traps and spay-neuters cats that are too old to be tamed, and also adopts out kittens that can still be tamed.
So did you go out on a trapping expedition and find some guys?
This is a result of Stray Cat Alliance's monthly Spay Day, where we spay-neuter around 150 feral cats on a Sunday every month. And I got asked to go to these different sites where stray colonies were out of control and work on spay-neutering them at Spay Day, and ended up finding kittens that could still be tamed, and I just couldn't leave them because I knew they were young enough that they could still be tamed and have homes.
So tell me about what the process is. I hear you're here at this event. What is it? What happens? How do you do all of this?
Well, Stray Cat Alliance pays for them all to have vaccinations and to be spayed or neutered and to be defleed, dewormed, and microchipped. So first of all, we ask for a $125 donation. One thing about that is you want an adopter that's willing to invest money in a cat in the first place. You don't want somebody that wants an animal for free. And also, we do home checks where we check out that they have a proper environment, and we ask questions like, what happened to your last pet? What other animals do you have at home? Just to make sure they sort of know what they're doing and what their history is with animals. You'd be surprised how many, Missy, how many dumb answers people give that tell you that they aren't the right person to take home a cat.
Also, like they might say, I won't declaw, and then you'll find out they have 2 declawed animals at home that they've done. They might have a dog that might be too aggressive. They might have very young children that would not be appropriate for a kitten, let's say. What do you look for different for a kitten versus a cat, an adult cat?
Well, you're right. I don't like to give one to a family with small children because doors get left open and there's children running in and out and stomping and jumping up and down. But I can be talked into it, actually, if a family has a proven track record, or I go over and they show me how the children aren't going to have access or they're going to have limited access. So it's sort of a judgment call.
And what's the most important thing about taking care of kittens?
Well, kittens, what I've found is that they're so little, they're so vulnerable, they just pass colds back and forth to each other constantly. So you really have to stay on top of that. I found out a lot about vitamins, colloidal silver, which is one item they sell at health food stores that you put in their eye. A lot of alternatives to going to the vet. And of course, Clavamox and Cepha drops are the typical antibiotics.
So I have to ask you, why do you do this?
Because I love kittens. I can't leave them when I see them homeless, and I know that they can still, if I intervene, they can still have a nice life.
What's your message for people that are out there knowing that there's cats out in the world roaming the streets in the cities alone? My
message would be that people seem to think that if they abandon them, they can take care of themselves, and they really can't. They're just this perfect, terrible combination of wild and not wild. You see them chasing things, you think that they are successful at preying on things, but really that's a misnomer because they're so at a point in their development over hundreds, thousands of years that they really can't fend for themselves. And I wish people would realize that and not abandon them and take responsibility for them.
Great. Thanks so much for all you do. Thanks.